morning. I am currently installed on my new little desk because I'm about to start a day of work. I thought it could be fun to take you along with me for a couple of days in my life working from home as a self-employed, because it looks like you guys were quite interested in knowing more about my daily life at work, I guess. I have a couple busy days coming. I have got a bit of work to do for my work, but also a bit of editing and things to do for YouTube. Quite a few little things. It's gonna be a productive but cozy little vlog. If that sounds like what you're after, grab yourself a cup of tea, get cozy. I went for a walk this morning. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been to the gym all week. I haven't been last week because I was at the office, and I'm at the office again next week. So when I'm at the office, I really don't have time to go to the gym because it's like an hour metro to get there, an hour metro on the way back. So it's like my days are really short. So I haven't really exercised for a while. I've been going on walks in the morning with Finn though, and it's been so nice. But that's okay. I guess the season is not helping. You wake up in the morning and you just feel quite lazy. Enough yapping, I need to get started. I have been loving this little setup. It's really nice. But yeah, went for a walk this morning. Just had my little morning coffee. I don't have any more excuse, I'm afraid. I just need to start working. We have just received this little guy here, which is a dehumidifier. It's supposed to help with humidity, obviously, just because we're entering this season where clothes just doesn't dry for days, and also because we had a bit of mold issues last year. Not a whole lot, but I just don't want any, and we're living in a very old building, so it can get pretty humid in winter. So we decided that we were gonna get a dehumidifier. I think just give it a go and hopefully the clothes will dry faster. And it's also because that's kind of like the bedroom is kind of the only place where we can hang our clothes. It's kind of the only place where we have the space for it, but it makes the whole room a lot more humid, which is not good. So we'll see how it works. It's actually quite sunny today, so I think as soon as the sun comes in the bedroom, I'll turn it off and just open the windows. I'm looking forward to see how it goes. I think it will probably also add a few degrees because I think humidity makes your room feel a lot colder than it actually is. If you're interested, I will keep you updated on whether we like it or not. You can tell that I'm officially an adult when I get excited about a dehumidifier, but what can I say? Just had some lunch. I had my second coffee of the day. The afternoon for me is always the hardest part in terms of concentration and staying focused. It's really hard. I don't know, I think it's probably something to do with the digestion. But one little trick that works a lot of the time, not always, otherwise it would be too good to be true, but one little trick that works pretty well is to put a timer. It's as simple as that. I just put a timer for an hour, so that way I feel less inclined to get distracted, just go and scroll on Pinterest or something. And another thing I'm obsessed with at the moment, always listen to a little playlist when I'm working. And I've recently discovered, I think it's the same creator. It's like these nostalgia vintage vibe playlists, and this one is like, I guess it's Halloween themed, I don't know, but it's so nice. There's the sound of the rain and of the fireplace, and it's just like vintage music. I think I used to listen to lo-fi, and I still do sometimes, but I feel like I listen too much to lo-fi music and now I'm tired of it. This gives a very cozy vibe. I can't listen to anything with lyrics, but I kind of need to have some kind of sound in my ears just to kind of lock in. I will try and lock in for the second half of the day. And then after that, I want to sort out my clothes. I want to bring out all my winter clothes, I think. It's getting cold and all my jumpers are in boxes and stuff, and I think it's already that time of the year where I need to bring them out and put all my summer clothes back in a box. Alright, back to it. I'm done working for today. I've been editing the vlog for this week for the last couple of hours, and now I think it's time to sort my closet a little bit and change my clothes from summer clothes to winter clothes. I'm gonna be honest, it's the last thing I feel like doing right now. I'm just so lazy, but need this vlog to keep me accountable from doing these kind of things that I just push and I'm lazy to do. It's actually not even gonna take long, which is always the thing with things you're pushing and procrastinating on. Usually there are things that literally take 10 minutes. So if there are things you've been procrastinating on, this is your sign. Do it with me. Let's just get it done. I need to make some space because I just don't have enough space for everything, and I think I'm just gonna remove... I'm gonna keep the short sleeve t-shirts, but I think I'm gonna remove all the singlets, all the little singlets, all the things that are a bit too summery that I know I'm probably not gonna wear anymore. And also little updates on the dehumidifier. The laundry is almost dry, so that's crazy because it's quite big, thick things. It's like jumpers and hoodies and stuff, and it's only been one afternoon, so far I'm pretty happy because lately the laundry has been taking like a couple of days to dry. So this is great news, and I think it's probably gonna be the best little thing to have around when it gets actually cold and rainy. My hero. Thank you.
It's okay. You're welcome.
I literally forgot some of the stuff that are here, so I'm quite excited to be getting them out. This is such a staple for winter. Merino wool t-shirt that I can put underneath some jumpers when it gets really cold. I actually really want to get some wool leggings as well to put underneath these kind of trousers that are like very large, in which the air can come through when it's really cold, but I have no idea where to find it. This is one of my favorite one as well. It's so nice and comfy. Right, now I need to get all the summer stuff out and put them in here, and then find a space for all of those. So this is what we're dealing with. This top here is mine, underneath is thin, and this is like gym and pajamas underneath. And then there is this whole side, which is stuff that are hanged, but I'm not gonna touch that. I don't know how I'm gonna find the space, but let's do it. So this is the pile just of t-shirts. My toxic trait is actually that I buy secondhand, so I don't feel guilty for consuming and buying things. So then I buy more things and I end up with way too many clothes. I'm being vulnerable right here. Now these are jeans, but there's also shorts, and there is actually probably half of these jeans that don't fit me anymore, but I'm a bit delusional and I keep them thinking they will fit me again one day. And now these are the jumpers, sweatshirts, hoodies. And that's the hardest part because that's what I have the most of, I think. Okay, so these are all the summer stuff that I'm packing away. It's actually quite tricky because I feel really vulnerable because I feel like I have a lot of clothes. I don't know, I don't realize how many clothes other people have, and Finn and like my family always makes fun of me for having too many clothes. I think I talked about it in another vlog, but I struggle with the fact that I always give a sentimental value to things, which means that I really struggle to get rid of anything really. I keep things, and I actually have clothes that I have from high school probably, which was now 15 years ago, and that I should let go of. And you know, like trends always come back and stuff, and I don't know, I'm always thinking like, oh, one day I'll like wearing it again. But anyway, it's a good thing that's done. Kind of sad to be saying goodbye to all my cute little summery feet. Anyway, I'm gonna ask Finn to put this back up. And then we're gonna have some dinner. I think we have some leftover soup from the other day. So I think we're just gonna have that. So it'll be an easy little dinner. Finn is reheating the soup and preparing dinner. And in the meantime, I'm gonna be doing a bit of knitting while watching some YouTube. I lit a little candle. I'm just putting the evening vibes on, and yeah, just gonna be enjoying myself. This is literally my favorite part of the day. I just had a shower, I brushed my teeth, and I'm basically getting ready for bed. And I thought it was probably the day to try this mask. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's been all over my For You page. It's a sheet mask that you're supposed to keep all night. Okay. All the product is gonna penetrate your skin, and then it's just gonna be like fully transparent, like a second skin almost. And I've been really keen to try it. I don't know if I will keep it all night, to be honest, because I feel like it's gonna be overstimulating. Jump scare! Halloween came early this year, and basically everyone I've seen using this just wake up with very plump skin. I'm quite excited. So I'm gonna go to bed, I'm gonna read my book. I will see you tomorrow morning. When I first heard of people sleeping with this, I was like, this sounds so uncomfortable, you can't sleep on your side and stuff, but you actually can, because after a while it just like sticks to your skin. I still have a feeling that's gonna bother me, so we'll see. Alright, I'm going to bed and I will see you tomorrow morning. I literally just woke up and this is what the mask is looking like. My skin completely drunk all the product. It literally feels like a second skin, and it actually bothered me a lot less than I feared. I slept pretty well and didn't really notice I had this on. It's actually pretty impressive how well it stayed. Alright, let's remove it. My skin is supposed to feel really plumped normally, so let's see. Wow, that's actually quite impressive. Is it more plump? I don't know. I don't have the impression. To be honest, I'm always so bad at seeing the results of masks and stuff like that. But I guess my skin feels really nourished. Anyway, it's way too early to be talking that much, so I'm gonna try and wake myself up, have some breakfast, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, I think I look a bit more presentable and alive than I did before. I actually think this mask is pretty good, to be honest. My skin is looking pretty flawless this morning, but also I'm in the follicular phase of my cycle, which is always a phase in which my skin is looking pretty good. So I'd be interested to try it when I'm in my luteal phase. I quite like my little outfit combo today. I'm really getting into wearing shirts lately, which is something I used to never wear, especially just on their own like that. I always thought that, I don't know, I feel like they were not really me. I like them on other people and stuff, but just a shirt with nothing else. I don't know, I always find it a bit weird on me, but with a sweatshirt or with a jumper, I feel like, I don't know, it gives a little personality to the outfit. I had never tried this shirt with this sweatshirt before, and I think it looks quite nice. I don't know, I quite like it with a little slick back. I feel like it's got a cute little outfit, and I'm wearing just some black jeans on the bottom. And this morning, so it's 9 a.m. now, I'm about to go to a cafe to get some work done, just to change scenery a little bit. Finn is coming with me. We're going to a cafe called 57 Grains, I think, in the 18th. And it's so nice. It's the cutest place. The people who work there are so nice. The coffee is delicious. They make insane cookies. They make really nice cookies. And especially now that we have an espresso coffee machine, we became quite picky in terms of where we're going for coffee, just because we make really nice coffees at home now. I really like working in cafes because I feel like I have less distractions, especially if there is other people working there. I feel like there is an atmosphere of work, and I just find it easier to focus, and it's easier also to romanticize working. So let's go! We are quite a few hours later. I am pretty much done for work for the day. It's 4:30. I still have a few little admin things to do, but I think I'm gonna do them later. And in the meantime, I'm gonna make some progress on my vlog. I need to finish editing it, make a thumbnail, and upload it. So I think I'm gonna get a little start on this so that I don't have to do all of it in the weekend. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm going to the office next week, and then Finn and I have booked a little tiny house in the forest, which I don't know if you remember, but that was on my bucket list for this autumn, and it's been quite a busy few weeks. So I'm so looking forward to just disconnect. I've never done something like this. It's the kind of thing where you just put your phones in a box and turn them off for all of the weekend. Just take some books and board games, and you're in your little cabin in the forest, just chilling. And I have been hesitating actually about filming it, but I think if I vlog it, I'm just not gonna disconnect as well. So I think for this first experience, I will not take my camera, but if we are gonna do it again, then maybe I will. But yeah, I'm gonna be editing for a little bit, finishing the little admin things I need to do, and then I think I will probably call it a day. I had forgotten, but I have a call planned with a long distance friend, and I really don't want to miss this. And I love taking my calls as an excuse to go for a walk. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go for a little walk because I feel like I can still stretch my legs a little bit. I haven't gone out a whole lot today apart from going to the cafe this morning. I think I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. I'm just gonna go and have a shower, and I'm probably gonna play a bit of Switch while Finn is making dinner. I'm really into cozy gaming. I love playing Animal Crossing. I played Hogwarts Legacy, which I haven't finished actually. I need to finish it. Zelda. There is a new game that I got recently, which is, how is it called? The Tales of the Shire. And the game is about you being a little hobbit living in the Shire, and you just pick little plants. Like, there is really not much to do. It's not the game of the year. It's just so slow paced that it's actually quite relaxing, and these are really the kind of games that just make me really disconnect. I really have phases where I'm not gonna play for a whole year, but I feel like autumn winter is really a time where cozy gaming is back and spending, I don't know, half an hour or an hour of my evening playing is just really nice. Let me know if you have any other cute little cozy games on Switch. I'm always keen to try new ones. I really want to go back to my little Animal Crossing island as well and see how they're doing, because I haven't seen them in ages. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I feel like it was a bit all over the place, but it was a pretty realistic couple of days in my life, trying to balance work and personal life. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you next weekend for a new vlog. Bye!